I knew what play we were going to select for Titans tape when we saw it on Sunday. Here's the setup. A Titans score set up by a 30-yard completion downfield, but the pass didn't go to a wide receiver or even a tight end. Instead, it went to running back Tony Pollard. Brian, show us how this play unfolded and how Tony got so open.
Yeah, this is a really fun play. You can see the defense is showing us what we determined as a single high safety. It's really meant for cover two. This is a cover two Tampa beating play. But we knew even with the disguise in this situation is sort of get back on track, second and long. We knew we had a play that would attack it. And what that means is essentially as you see these safeties roll out, right, he's got a deep half, he's got a deep half. And this Bobby Wagner sort of got the middle, but his job is to open to the passing strength. And so you have this cloud corner here, and you have this cloud corner here, and you got this contour of two Tampa. Well, what we're trying to do is attack the middle of the field. That's where the weakness of it is. And so you see the route structure here, I'll just draw it, is Tyler's going to run what we call an attack route. He's going to go sit right in front of that mic and try to buy him.
Okay.
And then Calvin's going to run this swirl route, and he's going to come back. And so we got good spacing. Chig will be in the flat on this side. That's sort of to buy this front side, but the meat of the play is on the back side. So Nick Westbrook's going to run a corner route to try to buy that safety. This corner is really irrelevant at this point. He thinks as Tony releases, right in the wake of this receiver, that he's probably going to break out or break in. So these two guys sort of have him leveraged. But the weakness of this defense is right down the middle. But very rarely do you ever see a running back run right down the middle of the field.
Almost never.
And catch it like a receiver.
Right.
And so that was the intent. Really well designed. Really nice throw. Really nice protection. But you can see exactly where that void is. And then Tony hits the gas to the post. Everybody's bought up underneath, and he is wide open right down the hash for a really explosive play. And again, almost with a chance here potentially to break it for a bigger one. But that's the intent, is to try to design this play to beat this cover two that they were playing in these long second and long yardage. But to do it with the back really just hides it. No awareness at all that the back could be there behind him. And really, really well executed by Will, the offensive line, and Tony on top of it making the play. And you see it really good from this angle. Again, showing this single high. Chin's going to roll out to two Tampa, and then you see everybody is unaware of the back running over the top of the defense. And really, again, really nice throw by Will and a nice job by Tony. But that's a rarity. You don't see running backs running post routes very often, and it was something we felt like Tony's skill set we could use to our advantage.
All right, I got to ask you, go back to the first if you would, please. You know that even when they're showing single high, as we talked about, the single high safety, which would be here, you know they're going to play Tampa.
Yes,
you know they're going to drop Chin.
Yeah, the percentages would have told us in this particular spot that this is exactly what they're going to play and how they're going to play it. And then there's an answer, too, on this side. Let's say they did stay in single high. Well, we probably aren't going to work this side. We're going to stay here and let Tyler, and you get this sort of kind of curl flat distribution down here that you just work on that side if they stayed in single high, which they didn't do very often in these particular spots. So felt really good about the play design in the against the defense in the spot that we called it in that second and long yardage where they tended to play a lot more of this two Tampa coverage.
What is Will Levis's key in this?
He is strictly looking at this middle safety, and you can see he's feeling where he's going to go. And as soon as he felt him go wide, he picks up Chin in his vision, and he knows right away. You can tell by the confidence in his drop and his timing that he knows exactly where this ball is going. If you just watch his feet, he's taking three. He gets two quick hitches, and the ball's down the field on time, accurately.
What a pretty play. Thanks for showing it to us.
Yeah, you got it.